Welcome to the fourth part of the Mediaboard tutorials. Next we will explore how to publish your Mediaboard files to websites and Facebook pages, as well as understanding how to use the dice player and viewer settings in the file manager. First, let's locate to a finished Mediaboard file which can be found in the file manager. Mediaboard files contain different download and publishing settings than any other piece of content in the file manager. You can find the settings by clicking the arrow next to the cogwheels on the right hand side. When opening, you'll notice 6 different options that enables you to view, publish and download all of your Mediaboard assets. First, let's have a look at the viewer and see what happens inside the multi-stream portal. You'll notice an internal player opens and shows our Mediaboard file. This is almost a preview of what your Mediaboard file would look like on a website or Facebook page. It is useful for testing the settings and the layout. You also notice that our live stream is not being published, partly due to our livecast application not being open and streaming. Let's now open this up and agree to the settings and hit the play button. Once pressed live, you can see that our livecast camera has synced to our Mediaboard automatically. We can now preview and test our Mediaboard file within the viewer. If you found any problems or something you didn't like, we can always open our Mediaboard file into edit mode, changing or adding new scenes on the fly. When happy with your Mediaboard file and tested in the viewer, it's now time to publish to a website. This is where the dice player is introduced. The dice player automatically generates a custom URL for your Mediaboard file, and it opens in a separate browser window for you to review. This URL is very important as it's used to publish your Mediaboard file via an iframe. Iframes are very similar to embed codes found on numerous sites. Quite simply, they are HTML coded protocols that enable you to call external URL addresses into a website. In essence, it's a website page inside a website. Now, to publish this Mediaboard file out, I will teach you how to generate and write the HTML iframe code. This will help you to embed successfully into your website or Facebook page. Firstly, open your text editor of choice, or if you are within a blog site such as WordPress, switch to Code View. Locate to where you would like your Mediaboard file to be published and copy the following iframe code. Now, let's take a look at this code and discuss exactly what it means. First of all, you always need to open your iframe tag and declare a source. This is seen within the first line. You'll notice that I've put Mediaboard URL as the source. This is the custom URL the dice player generated. The second line declares the width and height of the iframe. For this part, you need to input the exact height and width in pixels your Mediaboard canvas is set to. Below this is the frame border. By default, all iframes have borders. To eradicate this, give this a value of 0. Finally, finish the iframe code out by using a closing tag with a /. Now you're all set to publish your new web page to your server. To see a finished iframe code and Mediaboard being published on a website, please see below and redirect to the site link. You might notice I have copied the entire dice player URL. Any alterations with this URL and it will stop you from broadcasting your Mediaboard successfully. So it is imperative you make sure that it is the same. You now should know how to publish successfully into a website. Next we will cover how to publish your Mediaboard files and live streams into Facebook pages. This can be rather complex, so it will be followed in the next tutorial. If you have any further questions or queries, please contact the multi-stream team.